on feet. Let's go. Good, MP.
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
And you know, with MP, he doesn't hide the fact that he's out to inflict maximum damage at the offensive end of the floor.
He hasn't quite backed up his words yet, but with MP, I imagine that'll only fuel his fire. But don't be surprised if he goes off tonight. You don't want to be the guy defending MP when he's got a point to prove.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Queta in at the center position. Time now to head over to David Aldridge for some information about MP.
Well, guys, we get the makings of a shootout in this one with guys on each team that can fill up the scoreboard. When I asked MP if there would be an emphasis on defense, he said, sure, DA. That's for the rest of my team. My job is to put up points, lots of them. We'll see how that plan works out. Kevin?
Well, defense is huge, but man, the kid can score. I love watching his game, and this should be interesting.
You had the feeling Drew wanted to answer that. That's his competitive fire right there.
McCain's shot is off.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's White missing. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. A nice shot by McCain.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Brown with it. 43 points out last game. And he dunks it down.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Maxey on the wing. Launches it. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Holiday currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Outside, White. Back to Holiday. To the middle. There's the steal. And now Maxey.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. Incredible, the lift off the floor, the creativity in the air. Highlight reel effort there by Maxey.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Jacks up a 3. No good from Finney-Smith. Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
White finds Finney-Smith. 5 to shoot. Down low. Brown. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Well, good things happen for this team when Jaylen Brown gets into the paint. So efficient inside.
Embiid drives in, tries the spin move. Pass to McCain. There's the pick. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Inside, here's White. The kick out to Brown. From outside, off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here he goes.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Holiday looking over the floor. On the wing, Brown. From downtown, it's good from long range. Brown's got 5 points so far.
Now, Jaylen Brown gets his feet set in the catch and shoot and just drills it.
Pass to Rain Man. Now Maxey. Here's Rain Man. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. Now here's White. Over in the corner, Brown. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Rain Man, guarded by Holiday. Maxey passes to Rain Man. A three-pointer, no good. Celtics trail by 3. Up top, Brown. Pass to Finney-Smith. Fires the 3. And it's Grimes with the rebound. The 76ers have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. And the shot goes in. 7 points in the game.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
And here's White, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Out to the wing. Finney-Smith finds Brown. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Here's Maxey. They get it again.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Hart, he's checked in for Boston. We're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
Stolen by Holiday. 4-on-3 break. Latrey. Hart, no good. The 76ers leading by 5. It's Pippen on the wing, guarded by Holiday. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Maxey. 7 points in the game. Hits the three-point bomb. Maxey's got 10 points in the game.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Pass to Edwards. Got a piece of it. Rain Man passes to Washington. Kicks it out to Maxey. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Over to the wing. Here's Highsmith. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. The 76ers lead. Here's Pippen. Scoreless thus far. Over in the corner, Washington. Back to Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot on. Washington, that's for 2. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Celtics trail by 6. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, they call him Rain Man, and in the last game against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He finished with 17 points, and per usual, he was a monster on the glass, picking up pretty much every board that came his way. He completely took over that game with his play. We'll see what he does this time around, guys.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Pass to Highsmith. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Highsmith's got 7 points in the game.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Pippen outside. And nothing is falling for him right now.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Pass to Hart, beyond the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
And good, the three-point shot, good from the Rain Man. Rain Man's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the 76ers. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's White on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Philadelphia has gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Rain Man passes to Washington. Here's Rain Man. Back to Pippen. This one for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
They've got Edwards. So Rain Man out there. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Rain Man passes to Edwards. Here's Rain Man. 17 points in his last outing, and the basket is good. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's the screen. There's Brown with the 3. And it's Bona with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Pippen a screen. McCain. His three-pointers off the mark. Boston trailing. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Rain Man passes to Edwards. Drills the three-pointer. And the 76ers lead by 2.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Left side, Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Here's Rain Man. He's covered by Brown. 17-foot shot on the way. And the shot no good, a bit short. For Boston, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And that one, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
That's the Rain Man. To Pippen. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
They're so close in that one, but
1:56 left to play in the first half. Stolen. Here's Gravett. He's covered by Washington. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
So for Philadelphia, their last game, a win against the Clippers in L.A. We've got 1:23 left in the second quarter.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. .112 left in the first half. Here's Rain Man. 10 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Fires top of the key. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Maxi's got 14 points. Here's Pritchard. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Finney-Smith kicks to White. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Pass to Rain Man. Back to Maxey. And here is Washington. No good. That would have tied it. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Rain Man. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Pritchard. The shot's good. Pritchard's got his 2nd basket.
Ends the move with a whisper instead of a bang, going to the finger roll.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. We'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
Hey everybody, nothing like a little trade news to perk up your day. We'll take a look first at some transactions around the NBA. Well, getting traded is never a fun feeling, I'd imagine. Shaq, how did you handle those times during your career?
Well, I viewed it as an opportunity to prove to the team that traded me, you made a big mistake. That's why I love winning that title in Miami so much. Also, you taught the...
And a look back now at the first half, as the Sixers have a tight game on their hands.
Their trouble is defending the arc. It's got to be a team effort.
And that is it for halftime, folks.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. Brown out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Queta in at the 5. To the inside, Finney-Smith passes to Queta. Nice ball movement by Boston. And it's White missing. Philadelphia shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. To the paint, here's Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Maxey's got 17 now.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy. And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jaylen, it'd probably be the three-point shot.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Outside, White. Pass to Queta. To the inside, Holiday. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And it's 8 points for Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday showing you he's got touch wherever he is on the floor.
Embiid inside. Nice shot from 10 feet out. And the 76ers lead by 5.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it. I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. The 76ers leading by 5. Grimes passes to Embiid. Here's McCain. Takes a 3. Rebound, Boston. Queta's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Brown going inside, and Brown throws it down hard.
Boy, the quickness of Jaylen Brown on the drive, he makes it happen in an instant.
Pass to McCain. And here's Embiid. The shot missing. Now here's Brown. Tight defense on him. He nails it, and we're tied up. Brown's got 25 points.
The passing, the shooting, the scoring, it's all clicking right now for Jaylen Brown.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Edwards, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Pippen comes in for Maxey. Celtics also with a sub. Highsmith is checked in. Brown outside. Connects from three-point range. Brown's got 8 points in the quarter.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Holiday with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Finney-Smith kicks to Brown. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And that's now 30 points for Jaylen Brown.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Pass to Pippen, out to the right wing. Here's McCain. He's got 6. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's Brown. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's McCain. Light covering. Pass to Rain Man. Embiid dishes to Pippen. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Lets it go with the 3. And that's collected by Jrue Holiday.
Absolutely tenacious, guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
And we all hear talk about Jrue Holiday's defense. But you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it, count. This time.
Kevin, this is a guy who...
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. They've got Embiid. Rain Man is out there with Washington. Then there's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's Rain Man. Shoots the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Maxey's got 24.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
To the right side. Here's Grovitt. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Out of hand on it. Here's Rain Man. He's covered by Brown. Shot by Grimes. No good. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Brown. Clark kicks to Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, many see Brown as a scorer, but Doris, he's put more of an emphasis on his defense in recent seasons.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's taken tremendous pride in asking his coaches to put him on the best offensive player. When he's the point of attack defensively, look out. He can give a lot of headaches to ball handlers.
And here's Washington outside. And the 3 ball is good. And the 76ers lead by 7.
and they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Brown. That one misses. Nice D from the Rain Man. Philadelphia leading by 7. Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid, too tough inside.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Pritchard passes to Highsmith. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Rebound by Rain Man. Rain Man's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Grimes. Again, Philadelphia.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Hits it from three-point range.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
There's the 3. Maxey, no good. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Rain Man, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Pass to Hart, lets it go from deep, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
Here's Rain Man. Embiid kicks to Washington. Rebounded by Hart.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Now, here's Brown. They set the pick. Driving in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Embiid.
To me, this is Jaylen Brown at his best, right? A superb player who gets to the rim in no time.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Drew Holiday is checked in for Boston. Pass to Rain Man. Washington with the screen on Brown. Cranes the three-pointer. And that's 19 points for Rain Man.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Now here is Holiday. Over in the corner, Brown. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Cade is checked in, and Derek White subbed in for Hart. Here's Pritchard. No good from outside.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's McCain. From outside the arc. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Brown. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And we talk about Derek White, Doris. How impressive has his rise been?
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot. An excellent shot blocker and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end.
Inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawing some fouls. Well, he's been at the line so often tonight, but only just now is he starting to look comfortable.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Pritchard. Here's Maxey. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 6 in the quarter.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Brown outside. Back to Finney Smith. Here's Queta, guarded by Embiid. Queta, the pass to Brown. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Brown's got 41.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
Pass to Finney Smith. Now Holiday. He's covered by Maxey. And Holiday kicks to Brown. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And they continue to control the glass.
And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
White the pass to Brown. No good from the wing. The 76ers leading by 6. Down low. And the layup's good off the glass.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Holiday, the pass to Brown. And the rejection by Embiid.
He's so agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
Outside Holiday. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
That's incredible patience right there. Just letting the play develop. Nice job, Drew Holiday.
Embiid inside, and he makes that one. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute...
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business. Yo,